in. So good morning. Before I get officially started with the training today, signed a listing. But one of the key things that I took away from that is that you have to be memorable, guys. You guys have to create an experience for people, okay? I'm going to tell you guys how I got this listing, okay? This was somebody that I sold a property to 11 years ago. So talk about leaving an experience, a memorable experience. I did not even meet this gal. Her name is Roxana. I talked to her on the phone. I've always been the quarterback in the equation, right? I'm the rainmaker always. When I was running a team, I was the rainmaker. So I would take in the inbound call. I would get people inspired, hyped up, get them qualified, and then I would move them along with somebody on my team. But I made such an impression on this gal that she saved my number and she calls me up, right? And this is why I tell you guys I think I've told you guys many times, every single person you guys have a conversation with, you guys better save their first name, last name, and save an address, something where you can recall who's calling you. Because that's exactly what I did. When this gal called me, I was like, hey, what's up, Roxanne? I had no idea who Roxanne was. I was like, what's up? But she was saved on my phone. And I said, this is business, right? So I picked up and she's like, hey, I wanted to just give you a call. You sold me a property 11 years ago. My mom wants to sell her units and, receipt it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, cool. So I did my little intake. I figured like, well, what's the balance? Oh, it's completely paid off. What do you guys want to sell? Oh, because, we don't want to deal with the tenants anymore. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. How fast do you want to do it? Like yesterday. Okay, great. When do you want to meet? Wednesday. What time? 1 o'clock. Great. When to meet? 15 minutes later, I got that contract signed, 6%. No problem. No questions asked. Again, why am I sharing this with you guys? You have to figure out what kind of experience are you being memorable, right? I want to start off this meeting with that. Are you being memorable? Because every single conversation, every single time you pick up the phone, every interaction, every hand you shake at an open house, whether it's a door knock, any activity, focus. Am I leaving a lasting impression? Did I create an experience? If you created an experience, guess what? You're going to be memorable and you're going to get that call years later. Okay, so 2 takeaways. Create an experience, save somebody's name and number on your phone. Never lose sight of that, because what would have happened if I would have picked up this random number and I was like, oh, hello, who is this? I would have immediately lost connection. This guy would have like, dude, you didn't remember me, right? So again, 2 takeaways. Now I'm going to go into the official meeting. So today I'm going to go into, as you guys already know, last November, you may or may not know, I took on a challenge to do I didn't say 600 videos. I just said 2 videos a day. That was like my intention a year ago, 12 months ago. I was challenged by my coach. I thought he was crazy, to be honest. And you guys are going to think I'm crazy. I don't care. It's okay. It's fine. I was doing 1 video a week. He said I should be doing 2 videos every single day. I took it on. I have done 600 plus videos since last November. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of my insights on how I do my content. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I see some applauses up in here. I appreciate you guys. Yes, it is a lot of work. It is a lot of commitment. It is consistency. Okay. So I'm going to share with you guys what I learned in the second half of the training. And in the first half, I'm going to be going over some updates and, the normal stuff. So let's get into it. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Cool. So remember that everybody be present. I see everybody's present. You guys are fully engaged. Eliminate all distractions. Focus and stay with the conversation. Drop insights. I love that you guys are using the chat. Thank you guys for using the chat. Engage with one another. And understand that how you do anything is how you do everything. And remember that this message today is specifically for you. Specifically for you. Okay? So I'm going to share about the key insights to producing 600 videos in 12 months. So before we get started up with the official, yay, Denise is ready. Let's go. Before we get started up with the official training, we're going to do some affirmations. You guys already know that in this community, we get energized, okay? We get loud around here. We increase our energy because we understand that high energy equals high income. So we're going to do these affirmations, okay? So unmute yourselves because I want to hear you guys light up the chat, I want to hear your guys' voice. Unmute yourself. So 1, 2, 3, power up.
Power up.
Power up.
Power up. 1, 2, 3, power up.
Power up.
High energy equals high income.
High energy
equals
high
income.
income.
Every day and every way, I'm getting better and better.
Every day and every way, I'm getting better and better.
Every day and every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger.
Every day and every way,
In every way,
I'm
you're
getting stronger and
stronger.
stronger.
Every day and every way, I'm getting smarter and smarter.
Every day, every way, I'm getting smarter and smarter.
Everything I need is within me now.
All I need is within me now.
I have perfect health.
I
have perfect health.
Perfect health.
I was born to win.
I was born to win.
Born to win.
Never surrender.
I will never surrender.
Keep growing.
Always be growing.
I was born to be great.
I was born to be great.
Born to be great.
Today will be the best day of my life.
Today is the best day of my life.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Sounds good. I love the energy. Thank you guys so much for participating and playing full out. So now, with all of this energy in your body right now, I want you guys to breathe in that energy, right? So just breathe in 6 times. We're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. We're going to do that 6 times. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, inhale through the nose, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale. Hold at the top. Hold. Let it go. All right. Now we got the energy. Now we got it grounded. We got it in our body. Now I want you guys to feel that energy. And I want you to tune into the energy of gratitude. The energy of gratitude, guys, is magnetic. When you tune into this energy, it magnetizes more of what you want. So, just follow along with me. And then at the end, you guys fill in the blank. I am so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful to hear. I'm so grateful to see. I'm so grateful to feel. I'm so grateful to breathe. I'm so grateful to think. I'm so grateful to be. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. Fill in the blank. What are you grateful for today? Fill in the blank. What are you grateful for today? You woke up today. You are here. You made it. No matter what you've been through, no matter what you had to go through, you're here. Be grateful. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for this group. I'm grateful for each and every single one of you. I'm so grateful. So with that energy of gratitude and that presence, I want you guys to visualize, right? Take a moment. If you can close your eyes, great. If you're driving, do not close your eyes, but visualize, visualize yourself getting some phone calls. Visualize you receiving wires in your bank account. Visualize yourself shaking hands and building rapport with customers. Visualize yourself signing listings. Visualize yourself stepping into your greatness. Visualize yourself winning. Visualize yourself in this awesome community. Visualize that this day is going to be fantastic. Visualize that this week is going to be fantastic. And I want you guys to literally play a mental movie, right? How are you guys walking? What kind of confidence do you guys have? What kind of energy do you have? What kind of conversations are you having? What kind of experiences are you creating for yourself? And what kind of experiences are you creating for your family? What kind of car are you driving? How does it smell? Right? All right. So cool. Now we're going to be moving on now. Now we got all of our settings, right, in tune, right? This is what I recommend you guys do every single day, by the way. And if you got to do this throughout the day because you're feeling like you got a call or something, make sure you set yourself up again and go through that process so you can reset your energy. You can reset your energy 10 times a day if you guys want. So our goal as a company is to serve 21,000 families, 10 billion in volume, and to grow an organization of 10,000 agents all over the world. So the first part, I'm going to go into the local market. You guys already know this. I'm going to go into local market, 5 counties, and then I'm going to go into some national things that are happening that I've seen that are important to share today. So in LA, we had 1,100 listings hit the market in the last 7 days, 338 listings hit the market in Orange County, 500 in San Diego, 615 in Riverside, 411 in San Bernardino. What does that mean? In just 5 counties, we got 2.9 billion closed in the last 7 days, 2,500 homes, $72 million in commissions paid. Okay. Why do I share the numbers with you guys every single week? Because it's so important. It's noisy out there. Do not pay attention to the BS media that tells you the doom and gloom story. There is money out there for you. You just have to find it. And obviously, you guys don't even have to find it. It's already out there. You just have to funnel into it. You got to be a magnet for it. It's out there. Okay. So now I'm going to share with you something that Sean Dobson said. I'd say that whatever our forecast is, and this is what this guy said, which is pretty interesting, right? Nobody really knows what's happening. Check this out. I said whatever our forecast is, it has a wider range of error than it normally would have. We're just at the point in the housing market to where I don't think anyone really knows to tell you the truth, but we can't ignore that inventory remains down 40% since pre-pandemic. Okay. So nobody really knows. Nobody has a crystal ball. We can all speculate. We can all look at the numbers. But what are the facts? Inventory is still down. All right. This is the latest and greatest, right? Sean Dobson said this. Also, for the second month in a row, home prices growth tended higher. And every one of the 50 largest U.S. markets, mirroring the sharp reacceleration at a national level. Black Knight. Right. So there's a reacceleration happening, guys. Reacceleration. Think about if those rates go down. It's going to be crazy. Right. Inventory is down. Mortgage rates. This is what's happening with mortgage rates. Right. And this is, you could see from 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, you see all the interest rates. And look where we're at November 5th. This is as of November 5th. The national average is at 7.38 right now. Right. So this is the national average. So we are higher. But what does that mean? Hey, people are still buying, guys. People are still buying. But what happens when the interest rates go down and we got this little inventory? We're going to go back to exactly what we were doing before, paying like $100,000 over asking price. This is a very unique window. Get your clients into escrow. So home prices are still expected to reaccelerate mid-single digit growth by the end of the year, according to Core Logic. So this is also according to Core Logic. Everybody's looking at increases. And this just shows you the last 5 decades. It kind of went over this, but this actually goes over look at this, 1970, 1980, 1990s to 2000 to 2010s. Look at where our interest rates are at, right? In the 1980s, we had 12% interest rates. In 1970s, we had 8% interest rates. In the 1990s, we had 8% interest rates, right? So we're like, this line is like right here. So just in the 2010s is when we really like decreased on interest rates, but this is kind of like quote unquote normal, right? In a way, but obviously we have much higher prices. So this just shows you the last 5 decades. And also multi-gen occupancy positive. So percentage who find living with adult family members to be 58% say it's very convenient. So we see a lot more of this happening, right? Multi-generational occupants. A lot of more people are deciding to live with their family and friends, right? So this is, 58% of the people say that that's very convenient. 54% is rewarding. Only 23% say it's stressful. So this is a big number. A lot of people are deciding to do that. Multi-generational living has increased amongst all age groups over the past 5 decades, but the increase has been fastest amongst ages between 25 and 34. These are the people that are deciding to live with their families because obviously inflation, interest rates, limited inventory, all of that good stuff, right? So the circumstances over the last 5 years between 2008 financial crisis and the COVID-19 pandemic has changed the way families are buying homes. According to the data from the NAR, multi-generational buying rose from all-time high in 2022, 14% compared to 2021 when it was only 11%. So multi-generational, guys, that's going to be something that you guys want to be aware of as you guys, we just had this conversation with somebody like, hey, there's going to be people, obviously multiple people on the loan, right? So these are the type of conversations you want to have with all your clients right now. And the messaging should be that. Builders are also adapting, right? They're creating multi-generational floor plans that include designs with 2 master suites, including the main floor suites with kitchenettes. So even builders are adapting, right? So so when we get this data, builders are like, hey, well, this is the way it's going. This is the way we want to do it. Also, significant policy change. Fannie Mae has announced that it will accept 5% down payments for owner-occupied 2, 3, and 4-unit homes. This is huge because before they were requesting 15 to 25% down payment. So this is huge for anybody out there that is wanting to buy units. They're not going to have to come in with the 15 to 25%. 5% down, they're good to go. Big stat right here. Big stat. Also, national policymakers, local leaders, and lending institutions hold the power to not only protect the recent strides made by the Latino households, but also to accelerate progress and bolster our national economy. So there's a lot of actually articles out there that are really focusing on the Latino community. So I saw this come up in several different slides and different websites where I was researching. So just be mindful of that. We're a huge market. The private sector can access and expand to credit by boosting language access in the mortgage and credit markets, improving underwriting of self-employed borrowers, which we need more of that, and lending to more multi-generational households. So they're modifying literally what the financing conditions are. So this is Federal Housing Administration expands access to mortgage financing for homes that have or will include an ADU, right? ADUs are, as you guys already know, very popular. The gap in net worth, I'll just share with you guys this. I mean, the gap is going up, right? From somebody that's renting to somebody that's a homeowner, $385,000 gap in net worth by being a homeowner. So the gap is widening. So just obviously, I think most of you guys know that. And these are just the statistics that Fannie Mae just rolled out, right? Owning a home is very important. So 72% of Hispanics say that, yes, 72%. Black families, general population, white, like they break it all down for you guys so you guys can see the minorities, aka the majority now, I believe, are the ones that are really leaning in on home ownership. Okay. So I'm going to go into something with commercial, guys. I'm going to actually give you guys a full download because I do have a 12 document PDF that shows you guys what's happening in the commercial market. So these are the biggest countries that are investing in commercial real estate in the US. Canada is leading the way. Canada, Singapore, and Japan, the top 3 that are investing in commercial real estate here in the US. So again, take that data, understand that data, right? And if you're leaning into commercial, this is really good information for you guys to understand. Also, these are the metro areas that are attracting the most foreign investors. Dallas is number 1. LA is number 2, and Atlanta is number 3. So those are the top 3. I would encourage all of you guys to get your phones out and do a little, scan this QR code because this actually gives you a full commercial report. It's a 12-pager. I don't have time to get into every single specific detail in this training, but I would definitely encourage you to download this because I think that the commercial market is going to be a huge part of our business moving forward. And obviously, you guys understand that here at EXP, we do a lot in commercial. So make sure that you guys understand this data. That way, when you guys are having conversations with your buyers, your sellers, and your investors, you guys can say, hey, we also do commercial. And you guys know and sound like you guys know what you're talking about. The commercial company with an EXP, they just rolled out a new website. I just got this from James Wang. So also scan this QR code, guys, because there's a lot of really good resources, tools. There's also weekly webinars in commercial. If you guys want to learn commercial, there's a full dedicated YouTube channel just for this. So go ahead and take scan this QR code because I was looking through the site and there's so much valuable information in here. So if you guys want to get trained up, join those weekly webinars and learn everything all about that. So, all right, cool. Are you guys still with me? Yes. All right. There's like one of you said like a little thumbs up. You guys are still with me. Okay, great.
Yes.
I know. Listen. All right. Thank you, Denise. Appreciate it. Sue. Yes. I appreciate you. Awesome.
We're here, brother. We're here.
I appreciate you guys. I was just wanted to check where you guys are at.
Let's
Thank you
get
guys
it.
so much. Thank you. All right. So now we're going to change gears. Now we're going to go into the content creation part of the training, right? I'm going to share with you guys my nuggets on how I've created content, what I've learned, and what the takeaways were. That way you guys can create content just like I've been able to do. Obviously, you guys don't have to do exactly what I've done, which is 2 videos a day, but I'm gonna make a case and you guys decide what you guys want to do. So insight number 1, it's all about creating community. That's what social media really is all about. It's creating community. So the first thing I want you guys to do is that your page, right, whether you're on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, whatever page you're at, I want you to define your community. And why should people, I misspelled people, by the way, forgive me for that. Why should people follow your page? Right? So give them a reason. I have this automatically, right? If you guys go into my Instagram, for example, I have it at the top of my Instagram. Like what's my intention? I have daily inspiration to achieve massive prosperity in your real estate business. Let's grow together. So that means if somebody stops by on my page, they automatically know, man, Leo's going to drop some inspiration every single day. He just said that, right? So I want you guys to define why you're building a page, what your community is, who is your target audience. And this is also something that I just recently heard from another social media influencer I wanted to share with you guys. This is one of my things. Like, what are the top 5 things that make you guys unique, right? If you're into fishing, if you're into Vanda, like whatever you're into, right? What are the top 5 things that you're into? And infuse your uniqueness into your social media, because it can't all be business. It can't all be just listed, just sold, just listed, just sold, just listed, just, it can't just be that. It can be that. You have to have that kind of information in there, but you want to infuse your personality because that's the gift that social media gives you. So I want you guys to document, like, hey, what are the top 5 things that like come easily to me, right? If you like to cook, maybe that's one of your things. If you're into fitness, that might be one of your things, right? If you love spending time with your kids, that might be one of your things, right? If you love to travel, that might be one of your things. So infuse who you are and start to document what you're doing and really get clear about that. That way, when your community is following you, they're also getting connected to who you are as a human being, because that's the one thing that we couldn't get from brands in the past, right? We couldn't really understand who was running the companies. But right now, the very unique part of it is that people can connect with us. And the really cool thing is that the better job that you do at showcasing who you are, then the really cool thing that starts to happen is you start to attract clients that are just like you, right? Who wants to work with people that are just like you, right? People that you relate to, that you can connect with you with good vibes. That's what you really want. So make sure that you're specific. Also, insight. This one is good. I love this one. Unfollow and block, guys, because I've actually shared this with many people and it always resonates. I think that the majority of people, the reason why they don't share on social media is because they're worried about 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5 opinions about certain people that are following them. So I want you to unfollow or block individuals that are not contributing to your business and to your vision, and they're not part of your community anyways. Can you guys do that for me? Unfollow, right? Remove the people that are not part of your community. Are you guys getting this? Yes? Yes? 100%. I want you guys to really get this, guys, because this is going to give you freedom. For a long time, I didn't post, or I started to really pay attention. I'm like, why am I not posting more? Oh, like this other person is going to say this. That other person is going to say that. This other person is going to, judge me for this. I'm like, why do I even have them following me, number one? And why am I even following them? Just unfollow and block. Like, they're not contributing nothing whatsoever in my life. So just remove them. This is going to give you guys freedom to post. So this is another huge insight. After creating 600 videos, I'm like, yeah, anytime that I find out somebody is not contributing to my business or my life or my vision, hey, you know what? There's other communities for you, not mine. Also, huge insight, guys. Intention is everything. Every single piece of content that you guys lay out should be in alignment with the intention of what your page is about. I have an intention, obviously, with every single piece of content. I have an intention when I do this training. I set an intention every time that I do anything. Even if I go and get on a mic, I'm asking myself or the organizers of the event, like, what's your intention and what do you want to leave people with? That's going to make your content creation very easy as well, because then you'll be able to get clear about, like, hey, Okay, cool. Like, this is what I want to like have people feel. So then when you speak, you're going to speak with that context. So intention is everything, and be consistent. I'm also going to show you guys the tools and everything. So I just want to kind of go over some insights first, and then I'm going to give you guys like specifics on how I've been able to do my content. So you guys already know I shared this with you guys in the beginning of the training. I started off by just being consistent by doing one video a week. Okay. So I don't want you guys to think like, oh my God, Leo's telling us that we got to do 2 videos every single day. Look, take it on if you choose to, but I want you to be consistent with something. So this is how I started. So if you're not even at the point where you're posting anything, please at least just start off with 1 video a week. Like, just start doing 1 video a week, like just so you can have that cadence, because even 1 video a week, if you multiply that times a year, that's 48 videos in 1 year. So start off by just doing the minimum commitment. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to do 1 video. And then, right, because that's how I started. I started with 1 video, and then I committed to doing 2 videos a day. I did like a quantum leap. And again, I had a coach that challenged me, and I just took it on. I'm like, all right, cool. You're telling me I got to do 2 videos a day. I'm like, I think that's impossible, but I'm going to put it out there. But the really interesting thing is that I started to tell people that I was doing this, which also gave me accountability, guys. So if you guys want to create some content, like, tell people, hey, I'm creating content. Like, I know, I don't know if Benjamin Simmons is in here. He's creating 1 reel every single day. And he actually created a little contest where he's doing 100 reels in 100 days. So you got to tell people publicly what you're doing, because that's going to hold you accountable. And that's what I started to do. When I was at conferences, I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing 2 videos a day. I'm doing 2 videos a day. So I built an accountability army around me of people that were like, hey, Leo, where's your video for the day? Like, where is it at? Right. So I didn't have a way to get off the hook. So tell people about your goals. That's a big hack. So this is one of the things that I am going to tell you guys. If I can do 2 videos a day, you guys can easily do 2 videos a week. Do you guys agree with that? Like, if I can do 2 videos a day, guys, I'm doing 45 meetings a week, and I'm still doing 2 pieces of content a day. So I don't want to hear, hey, I don't have time. Guys, you make time for what's important. So does this make sense? Right? If I can do 2 videos a day, you guys can easily do 2 videos a week, right? We got like 3 people that agree with me. Okay, three people. So the rest of you don't agree with me. It's okay. I don't expect you guys to agree with me. But I think that you guys can. I believe in you guys. If you guys don't believe that you could do it, you could do it. And guys, I get it. You probably don't like the sound of your voice. I didn't like the sound of my voice either. You probably don't like the way you look on camera. I didn't like the way I looked on camera either. I didn't even watch my content after I posted it. So again, if you have all of those things going through your mind, I get it. The one thing that's also contributed massively to my growth of my page and the growth of my social media is collaboration. So you got to collaborate with other content creators, right? Make it fun, right? That's one of the things that I've done that I've seen like, wow, this has helped me to grow a lot by collaborating with the Steven Diaz's of the world, like the Monica Singers of the world, with the Gabe Mendez of the world, right? These guys are always posting, so I'm collaborating with them. So make sure that you guys are collaborating, right? And even Tapatio, we've done several videos together. Collaboration. You got to collaborate with other creators, because that helps one another to build up their pages. So collaboration is huge. Also, I'm sure that everybody here loves to get a like and a comment. So make sure that you start to do that too, right? You guys see me all the time. I share your guys' stuff. I put it on my stories, right? I comment on your things. So if you want people to comment and like on your stuff, start to love on other people's stuff first. But don't expect that like, hey, well, I like your stuff and you didn't like my stuff, so I'm not going to like it anymore. No. Don't do it with that kind of intention or expectation, but just do it just because that's who you are. You just want to love on people, and you want to build a community of people like that. So this is a big hack too, because the engagement on your page, it's gonna show up organically in other people's pages when you do something like this. So now I'm gonna go into like my video creation step-by-step process, right? So you guys want to write this down. If you guys, I know a lot of you guys are already doing a lot of video content in here, so I'm probably preaching to the choir, but this is like my recipe. Okay. I just dropped in this additional nugget before I get into it. Think about documenting what you already do. You are the content. This was a big light bulb for me. I was like, wait a minute. I'm actually just documenting what I do. We're really not creating content. We're just documenting content. So this is another big nugget. Number one, guys, like number one, first step, you guys have to have good lighting. Good lighting is everything with video, right? I have a big light in front of me right now. And I always recommend that you either face a window or you even do it outside. This is why you guys see me doing my videos outside. So lighting is very, very, very important. So keep that in mind. Either you're facing a window, you're doing it outside, or you put some sort of like, you know, light in front of you. And I know that there's a lot of you. I think Maria Soberon, she has like this like super freaking cool light, right? So make sure, hey, maybe buy a light, but do something to light up your videos. The other thing, you want to use your camera on the back of your phone. Not the front facing, because I'm pretty sure you guys want to record and like look at yourself, right? Just so you could see yourself. I used to do that as well, by the way. But this is the thing that happens with social media platforms. When you record on this camera, it's already lower quality. And when you actually put it on Instagram, it actually decreases quality again. So every single time that you put a video on these platforms, it decreases the what's it called? The quality. So I recommend that you guys use this camera on this side and look at, like, I actually took a little screenshot of my screen. I want you guys to have this setting, the 4K and the 30 frames per second. You guys should make this modification. So make sure that you guys have your phone set up like that, 4K, 30 frames per second when you guys are recording. Okay, so make sure that you guys do that. This is a huge hack because you guys might be like at 1080 or some other setting or HD. So make sure you guys do it 4K. Also, when you guys are recording, do the 0.5. I like to do the 0.5 here. You have a 0.5, you have a 1 or 2 or 3 on the zoom aspect of it. So make sure that these things are set. Okay, so I want to just check in with you guys. You guys are capturing what I'm getting. Does this make sense so far? Is this easy stuff? Yes, yes. Okay, cool. We got one head nod. All right, writing it all down. Okay, perfect. Love it, love it. All right, I'm giving you guys like the nuggets. Okay, like these are the nuggets. So this is what I do, like my secret sauce. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Okay, cool. Also, always start your video with the hook. Always start your video with the hook. You don't have to tell people your name. You don't have to tell people your company, and you don't have to say happy this or happy that. You gotta like, people have to like almost have like they're peeking into your life in a way. So start off with the hook. I used to do this mistake, by the way. So this is why I'm sharing this. I used to be, you know, on the video like, hey, this is Leo Robles here with EXP Real Estate. I hope you guys are doing amazing. That's like 6 seconds I just wasted. And you guys know the average attention span of somebody right now on social media is like no more than 3 seconds. So you basically have 3 seconds to hook somebody. So if you waste the first 6 seconds with just introductions, you guys literally just lost the view and people are not going to come back and see your stuff. So can everybody in this community please promise me that you're going to start off with the hook? Right? Start off with the hook. And I did this, by the way, recently. Like I just did a video. I mean, I did a video this morning before I hopped on with you guys. Actually, you guys probably saw my latest one. The best day to start is. I didn't say, you know, I just said the best day to start. So you want to leave it in a hook. So that's the most important thing on a video, like how you start it, and start it off with energy. Elevate your energy a little bit louder than you normally are too, by the way. I encourage you guys. That's why I love to do affirmations, because it elevates your energy, because people are going to resonate or connect with you based on your energy. So if you're recording yourself and you don't have high energy, they're probably going to tune you out. So please start it off with the hook. People are already on your page. They don't need to know your name. They do not need to know your company. Put that in the bio. And they should be having a happy day. So, okay, cool. I'm going to move on to the next point. Also, record vertical, 60 seconds max. 60 seconds max. I've actually seen some of my best videos that perform the best are like even 6 seconds. So try different things with your community specifically but make it 60 seconds max, record vertical, and also trim the beginning and the end of the video, right? Because a lot of the times we're getting ourselves ready and we say, hey, these are the top three things. So in that little second or two before you actually say something, make sure you trim it in the front and you trim it in the back. Okay, and there's an app that you guys can use. Mr. Mo, one of the most engaging hooks. Guess what? Did you hear the interest rates, right? Like you got to start off with something and pique curiosity. Thank you for dropping that in there, bro. So, and also, if you guys have any other hook ideas, drop it into the chat. Thank you guys for sharing that. Thank you guys for sharing that. There's a lot of you guys in here that are creating content. And by the way, I'm learning with you guys. Okay, so I want to thank every single one of you guys in here that are creating content because we're all working together and growing as a community. So thank you guys. I'm just picking up like what I see and I just incorporated in my own style. The other thing also with creating content, guys, you guys got to mix it up. You got to mix it up, right? So I know that a lot of you guys post or record yourselves and then you guys chop up and you guys do a bunch of reels, but I think you should mix it up, right? You got to have a professional one. You have a more fun one. You got to mix it up. Have that variety in your page. That way it keeps it entertaining. Okay. This is the next one. This is a huge one and a huge shout out to Mr. Gabe Mendez for this one. Okay. I want to give credit when it's due. Mr. Gabe Mendez actually is the one that told me this. And he said, Leo, people, like the first thing that people are going to see, like in your grid, is going to, like, they're not going to guess what your video is about. So think about it like this, guys. If you guys don't have words like this, like a thumbnail on your page, people are most likely not going to click on the video. So the first sale, right? Let's just say you invested all this time, all this energy, and you created this perfect video, but it just has a picture and it doesn't tell people what the video is about. People are not even going to click the video because they're like, I don't have time to guess what this video is about. So your page should look like a catalog. That way people know 100% what they're clicking on before they even click on it. Okay, so you guys get this? Right? So you guys see it, like 4,000 weeks on average. And they're like, wait, what is this all about? Boom. Developments, flips, and Airbnbs meetup. Okay, cool. I know if I click on that, that's what I'm going to get. Find out the who, not the how. Right? So you guys, and guys, I use Canva, by the way. Canva is the way that I do it. I create I just take a screenshot, by the way. I take a screenshot of my video. I take one single image of my video, and then I drop it on Canva, and then I put these words in front of it. That's all it is. So pick the font that you want to pick, but make sure that it looks like a catalog, because that's the first sale, guys. The first sale is that people need to understand what this video is about. So can you guys promise me you guys are going to use a thumbnail on your videos? Yes? Yes? 100%? All right. Awesome. The other thing, guys, use the trending audio. Use the trending audio. And what's trending audio? You're like, well, how do I find trending audio? There has these little arrows. Every audio that's trending has a little arrow up. I usually like to use instrumentals. So you just got to type in instrumentals or trending or something like that, the type of genre that you want to pick. And then you just find the ones that have these little arrows here. Those are the trending audios. And I typically lower my audio in the video at 10 or less, because I want to have my voice be at 100, and then the actual trending audio should be at 10 or less. That way it's not overbearing. And then, you know, if your audio and your music is way high, they're not going to be able to hear your message. So this is really important. You can actually get a ton of organic reach just by hopping on like a trending audio, and then that's going to push your video to a ton of different people. Okay. Also, for your audio, make sure that you guys are using your microphones. Microphones are like important. This is my little microphone kit that I have here. I recommend DJI mics. These are $365. What I like about these is that they last me almost 2 weeks, and I use them every single day. So you don't have to constantly keep charging these things. But the really cool thing is that this is the only thing you got to do to set up. You take the little two pieces, you just connect them, and you connect them to the bottom of your phone, and then you literally just get the mic and that's it. There's no app that you need to download or nothing. They're like the microphones are hot, and it comes with 2. So the really cool thing is that you can use it and do interviews with it, just in case you're maybe having a testimony from a customer or something. So obviously you guys, this is not the only microphone in the marketplace, but these are probably by far the best ones that I've used. And a lot of the people that I know that are content creators are also using this as well. DJI mics, great investments, great investment. And the other thing, always use captions. Most people are not going to listen to your video. Lily just said they got on sale for $250. Let's go. Yeah, you guys are saving $100 on these mics. There you go, Lily. Thank you so much for sharing. Use captions. And you guys are going to tell me, well, what captions? The app is called Captions app. It's called Captions app. You guys should have Captions app downloaded on your cell phone. This is how I do every single one of my videos. So I'm not sending it. And by the way, guys, all you need is your phone and an app. I'm not sending this out to a VA. I'm doing this myself every single day. So this is what I do. I record my 60-second video, and then I upload it into here. I go into create and I upload it into here, and it automatically adds the captions to my video. You can also modify the colors. Okay. You can modify the different colors that you want on it. You can like one of my captions, the ones that I use, you have a Hormozy feature, right? Hormozy is one of the, he freaking is like one of the biggest influencers out there. So they're literally, his font and his captions are in there. So you can just pick those and literally embed them into yourself, into your video. And it takes you no more than 60 seconds. Captions are awesome. So there's also a trim feature. This is another feature that I would encourage you guys to use on Captions app. Use the trim feature because it'll help you to trim all of the dead spots within your video. So if you have like a quiet moment during your video, it'll actually trim those out for you automatically. And all you got to do is press a button and click trim. And you guys know how you guys see my videos, or you see some videos that they zoom in and they zoom out. Again, I do this on Captions app. It automatically does it for me. I just click the zoom feature and it integrates the zoom feature automatically for me. Really cool stuff. Captions app is by far one of the best apps. I can actually do an entire training just on Captions app. I don't have time to do it today, but this app, I'm telling you guys, dive into it and use it. Also, all of these videos, I want you to repurpose it. And again, this is what I'm doing. So, you may have a different idea. So use what and do whatever you like. But I like to post my video on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube Shorts. I post my video on all of these different platforms. So yes, it is going to take you some time, but I'm taking that same video and I'm repurposing it and using it on every single one of those platforms. Okay? Because you're going to be everywhere all at once. Some of my communities, like I have a community on LinkedIn, I have a different community on TikTok, I have a different community on Facebook, and I have a different community on YouTube. So this is a really good thing that you guys want to do. I know it's time consuming. You guys are probably like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Or I don't know how I'm going to have enough time. Like I only have time to post on one. So guess what? I'm going to give you guys an AI that's going to help you to post that one video on all the platforms at the same time. Who wants that AI to post on all the platforms automatically? I asked you guys a question. Mr. Neil Anders, we got one person. We got one person that says yes.
Leo, we want it.
You guys want it? Okay. All right. Awesome. Because look, huge shout out to Miss Terry in here. Terry, thank you so much, because before I learned about this AI, I would give my video to Terry and then she would post it on TikTok, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and YouTube Shorts. Like she would post it on all that stuff. So imagine the time, it was very time consuming. So huge shout out to Terry. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. She was the one that was behind it before I discovered this AI app. This is going to save you a ton of time, guys. So the app is called Repurpose AI. Repurpose AI. Let me see if I can actually show you guys the actual background of my app. Let's see if I got this. If I can log into it easily, I will show you guys the back end so you guys can see it. This helpful so far. And actually, it's repurpose.io. Repurpose.io. Check this out. Look at my platform. When I post on Instagram, it automatically pushes it to Facebook. When I post it on Instagram, it automatically posts it on my other Facebook page. When I post it on Instagram, it automatically pushes on my LinkedIn. When I post it on Instagram, it automatically posts on my YouTube Shorts. When I post on Instagram, it automatically posts on TikTok. Look, 607. I said 617 videos right here. Guys, once you set this up once, every single time I post on Instagram, it automatically goes out to every single one of those platforms like that. Fire, like super fire. So I knew you guys would love that one. That one is so fire. All right, cool. So I'm going to go into other apps that I use, okay? So I already told you guys about the repurpose one. There's also an AI called Tasia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Tasia. So one of the things on YouTube specifically is that on YouTube, you need to rank with SEO, search engine optimization. Before, my videos were terrible with SEO. And the only option that I had was to pay a VA to actually do the SEO. But with Tasia, it automatically takes my YouTube link and it automatically gives me the best ranking description, the best ranking everything. And it automatically gives me the tags. So this one, Tasia, it's going to be a huge hack for YouTube. So if you guys are into YouTube, this AI is absolute fire. Repurpose, I already went over and I told you guys how to do it. Canva, guys, this whole presentation that you guys are seeing right now, I created it on Canva. So I'm a Canva fanatic. I love Canva. I use Canva every single day. The other thing, if you guys go to an event and you guys maybe capture like 5 or 6, like this is actually what I did when I went out to, we did an event out in Salinas, California, and I just recorded a couple of clips, right? I captured like 5 or 6 clips. Video Leap will take those 5 or 6 clips and automatically edit the video and automatically match my edits to the actual audio. So if you guys want to crank out some content really simply, really fast, Video Leap is absolute fire, super fire. So this is going to be for more like action style type stuff that you would basically have to pay a videographer to do, which you could do on your cell phone. It's an app. CapCut, also huge fan of CapCut, because CapCut, I can take my video and let's just say I have a flyer that I want to integrate or I want to add my logo to it. CapCut has so many different features. CapCut, I just recently found out, also has captions, a ton of different things. So use the formula that works for you. But CapCut's another one. Also, for those of you that are recording like long form content, like let's just say you have an hour video on YouTube and you're like, oh my God, this would be so cool. I have so much great content, but I don't have the time to chop every single one of those videos up and create reels. The video app will literally take your link and will give you 20 different reels automatically for you using AI. Really powerful stuff. Video. Chat GPT. Obviously, this is how I create a lot of my descriptions. This is how I create my newsletters. You guys have to use this every day. And then Captions. Okay. Cool stuff. Yes. So this is exactly, guys, what I do every single day. Like, this is like my process. This is not rocket science. I'm going to give you guys some quotes that I picked up. Build it and they will come. Only works in the movies. Social media is a build it, nurture it, engage them, and they may come and stay. Seth Godin. That was one of his, Seth Godin is brilliant. He has a ton of books out there. Also, this guy named Matt said this: social media is about the people, not about your business. Provide for the people, and the people will provide for you. Another great quote. Another great quote. Another great quote that I picked up. Social media is not just an activity. It is an investment of valuable time and resources. Seth Gardner. The goal of social media is to turn customers into a volunteer marketing army. I really like this one. This one was really good. So this is what the thing has happened as well, guys. Like now that I've done so much content, I send out direct messages and guess what? I get responses. Before, when I wasn't posting and I would send out direct messages, people were like, leave me unread and all kinds of stuff. But for prospecting, if the customer is willing, it can see what you're doing and what you're about, your response rate is going to go through the roof. I get referrals all the time from lenders, from other real estate agents in other places, right? My audience is real estate agents. For you, it could be buyers, sellers, investors. So the thing is that you will find is that if you're that one portal where people are like seeing constantly, you will start to get referrals. All of my recent agents that have partnered with me have came via social media. So this is huge, right? You are going to have to invest time, energy, and effort into it. But I promise you, if you stay consistent, you will see the results. And you have to have that one thing that I always talk to you guys about, delayed gratification. Damn, I just noticed the time. We're at 10:57. I got to speed up. It's 10:57. I got like 3 more minutes. Guys, read this book on social media. 1 million followers. How I built a massive social media following in 30 days. So these are the top 10 points. I don't have time to cover every single one of the points. EXP stock. I'm going to go into that. $12.22 as of today. So congratulations to all you shareholders. One of the most latest and greatest updates as well is that we now have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, expert care. So that means that whenever you have a question about anything, there's an expert care desk open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with EXP. So powerful stuff. Also, guys, I am hoping to see every single one of you guys at this event, branding and beyond, right? It's actually in correlation to the subject that we're talking about today. So we're going to have Adriana Gallardo, we're going to have Steven Diaz, Zoe Klopper, Esther Anaya, Jide Buckley, Candice as well, Josh. These guys are all superstars in the branding and media space. So you guys do not want to miss this event. This is going to be in the city of Anaheim tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So I'm hoping to see a lot of you guys there. And there was actually Mr. Neil Anders. We got to do a mortgage update, and we got like a minute, my friend. So let's go.
Okay,
you ready?
I'm ready, buddy. That was powerful stuff. I'll just let everyone know, I guess, a little bit of good news. Stocks and bonds are both lower to start the week. Even while we've been on this phone call, mortgage-backed securities have turned green. We're at 4 basis points. Let me just leave you with this, guys. Interest rates, are they coming? They absolutely are. The bets among Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley diverge on Fed rate cut forecasts. Morgan Stanley seeing 300 basis points of rate reductions. Goldman Sachs forecast that rates will fall by 1.75 percentage points. It's really important, guys, to have this data as Leo's to everything he's talking about. You got to understand, influencers are no longer major newspapers and news networks. An influencer could be a young kid in his mom's basement just trying to go viral, right? Where he's yelling, "Mom, where's the meatloaf?" Right? And it's important about content is, we have an opportunity and a responsibility to be the media for our clients. Everybody's posting, but it's not all accurate. There's a lot of confusion, and confusion leads to no action. So the real data tells us we're at the top of the mountain. The financial markets are starting to agree that rates are on the way down. Remember what Leo said, right? That if rates drop back down to 3%, remember, guys, that was now called a buyer's market. That was a seller's market. People are offering 50, 100K over asking. Let your buyers know that trend is coming. Here's what I'll leave you with, the quote. Morgan Stanley researchers led by chief U.S. economist Ellen Zentner said yesterday and posted, I quote, "The central bank will start cutting rates in June 2024 and then again in September, and every meeting from the fourth quarter onward, each in 25 basis points increments, predicting that policy rate down to 2.375, down by the end of 2025. That is where the market is headed. Be the positive influence and the positive media for your clients." Thanks, Leo.
Let's go. Thank you so much, Mr. Neil Anders. I appreciate you as always. And also just want to acknowledge Ms. Daisy Murillo, Centerstone Escrow. If you guys have any escrow questions, make sure you guys reach out to her. Also, credit repair with Mr. Michael Yala, 5 Diamond Credit Repair. If you guys have any customer that wants to have their credit boosted, make sure you guys reach out to Mike. And always acknowledging Mr. Terry Rincon. If you guys have any questions, if you guys are getting all of our text alerts, email alerts, make sure that you guys connect with Terry. Or also, if you guys are just recently joined our company, if you have not gone through proper onboarding, make sure you contact Terry. Thank you so much for everything you do. And we do have, actually, we just literally ran out of time. So I usually like to do like declarations and all that good stuff. But guys, I do have another meeting that starts off at 11 o'clock. The recording will be sent out shortly. So I just want to say thank you to each and every single one of you. God bless you guys. And I will see you guys at the next training. All right. So see ya. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys.
Yeah, everyone. That's
Bye.
awesome, buddy.
Thank you
Thank you.
guys. Peace. Thank you guys.